Why do powerful countries break the rules which they created themselves? This is one of the biggest paradoxes in world politics. The countries that design international rules are often the first ones to violate them. Lawmakers are the lawbreakers, MLAs and the MPs in India. We can see the similar thing in the international relation also. But why does this happen? Is it simply hypocrisy, or is there something deeper in the logic of power? In theory, global rules are supposed to be neutral. Institutional like United Nations, the WTO, the IMF, they claim to create a fair system where every country follows the same rules. But we already know that the reality is different. Most global institutions were created after Second World War, largely designed by powerful states, especially the United States and its allies, Europe mainly. The rules of the system were not written in a vacuum. They were written by the winners of history. We always know who writes the history. The victor writes the history. And the uncomfortable truth? Countries support international rules as long as those rules serve their interest. When the rules stop serving their interest, they reinterpret them, they bypass them, or they ignore them completely. And we see this pattern time and again and again. The United States invading Iraq in 2003 without a clear UN authorization, and even in UN, United States used to wield a lot of power. And when United States is not able to wield a lot of power in the United Nations, when the US is not able to wield a lot of power in the United Nations, in that situation, United Nations itself is almost irrelevant. And Russia annexing Crimea in 2014, China asserting control in the South China Sea. Different countries exist, different context, but the same pattern. Power respects rules until power itself feels threatened. International politics does not work like a courtroom. It works more like a gym. Rules exist, but the strongest lifters can bend them. This does not mean rules are useless. Rules still reduce chaos. They create predictability, but they always operate under the shadow of power. So the real question in global politics is not simply who broke the rule. The deeper question is who had the power to break the rule and still get away with it. Because in international relations, power does not just enforce rules. Sometimes power itself becomes the rule.